It's going to cause a massive shortage of property, as if we didn't have enough shortage as it is. All these builders going broke. Now no one's building. So okay, what's happening is the building costs have gone up way past inflation, and because of that, builders that have fixed price contracts can't fulfill their contracts, and they're going broke because they just can't afford to build what they're building. Right? Things have just gone out of control. And it's out of everyone's control. No one expecting this. It's like a black swan. So unfortunately, there's massive builders around Australia going broke, and a lot of small ones as well. And it's been happening for the last 6 months, but it keeps happening. It's still happening at the moment, right? So what do you think is going to happen with all this happening?
Shortage?
That's right. It's going to cause a massive shortage of property, as if we didn't have enough shortage as it is. All these builders going broke. Now no one's building. It's going to create a massive shortage, and therefore more pressure on the property market and push it even higher.
Yeah, because we've got the borders open now too. So you've got more people coming into the country that are going to need properties.
That's
so that's
right.
create even more of a shortage. Would you agree?
Yes. Well, look, at the end of the day, yes, totally. The fact of it is, we have got now one of the perfect storms for the biggest boom in history. What we saw in COVID was nothing. That was just a little sort of warm-up act from the property market, showing us what it can do. It was flexing its muscles a little bit, but now we're going to see the real story.
Well, it's interesting because during COVID, I mean, everyone was saying on the news the property market was going to crash, and you were the only one saying no, it's not. It's gonna boom.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, and I've been doing this. I've done this many times before and got it right.
Yeah, well, I listened to you, and I got a property, and it's grown in capital growth, positive cash flow. And at the time during COVID, everyone was saying it was going to crash, and I kept saying, no, my George mentor and teacher says it's going to boom, and it did. I'm so grateful that I listened to you.
Yes, thank you, and thank you for trusting me. And the thing is, when I started investing back in the 90s, the newspaper was saying that price will never be as high ever, that it's the worst it's been in history, and we're in for a massive drop. And what happened? I made millions of dollars out of property, right? Seriously, did really well. And because I ignored what they were talking about. And that's what we're going to do. And that's the key. I mean, the key is listen to experts, because the media, they make their money by making you scared, because that's what sells. And the algorithms are getting worse now. And there's so many people out there. You know what frustrates me? And this is the annoying thing, that people that got no idea, they've never invested in property, are out there giving people advice saying, oh, it's going to crash, blah, blah, blah. And all that. And they just make up their own stuff. And they've got all these, they've done all this mental arithmetic and reasons why things are going to happen with no experience. And it's just a lot of